Welcome back, gamers. This is Danny442 at the NintendoCade channel, and today is the pick-us video for the months of October, November, and December of 2015. And in the last 3 months, I was able to pick up a variety of items that I thought would be cool to show you guys in this pickup video. So I'm gonna get started with discussing about. I had a trip recently with Evelyn to go to Seattle, where we just randomly picked that area because we've never been there before. And what's cool is we realized that there was a really cool friend of ours there, and he's on YouTube. His name is Mr. Dude 206. You guys not aware of his channel, do check him out. He's a really cool guy. He does a lot of pickups video, really amazing pickups. Collects for every system imaginable, from Nintendo, Sega. He's a big fan of Sony, and he does two video series that I do highly recommend you guys to check out. One is his Arcade Fever, where his venture into fixing his pickups of arcades to bring it into modern day, make it working order, to refurbish it. And his journey, you get to see what he does and what he recommends for various steps to fixing those. Another series that he does is his quest to get a really clear picture in your retro video game. Many of the old systems that you played in the past, like the Nintendo NES, it only uses composite and RF, and probably if you go further back, the Atari, those use only RF only, so they're not very high quality. And to use the proper cables and the scaling that is needed to produce a really high quality picture, and he gets to show you guys what you guys need to do and what his recommendations are. So do check him out for those. I will link down in the description of what he's all about, and especially you can see him firsthand of what his channel has to offer. So going back to him, we're at Seattle, and we met up with him. What's cool is he brought us into his home, and I was able to see his video game collection. It's a really amazing collection. He does have everything. His collection is enormous compared to mine. And what's cool is one thing, I stepped in his house, he gave me a really nice piece that he actually made himself. It's a reproduction cartridge of the Super Mario Brothers for the Sega Genesis. Yes, it is the Sega Genesis, not Nintendo. Thing is, he knows I'm a big Nintendo collector, and I'm a big Mario fan as well. On the coincide, I don't really collect for Sega, but I do appreciate all the various consoles out there, especially in the past and even current modern day. So to combine together to make this little twist for me, he created this custom cartridge. When you open it up, it's a Sega Genesis cartridge with a label with the Super Mario Brothers. Really nice. And he made a custom logo put on the label here with his stew fish. That's his trademark of his channel. So thank you very much. It's really thoughtful for you to do that. When I was also at his place, he knows that I collect Nintendo Power, and on that note, he realized that on my video game room tour that I made a few months back. You guys haven't checked that out, do check out what I have in my room. I do collect all of Nintendo Power. I mean, I'm trying to get the complete set. I'm about less than 20 issues away, and he realized that I'm missing the modern issues, and he was able to find at least 2 of the issues I was missing. So it's getting harder and harder, especially when you getting closer to finish up your complete set. So if you want to see what I have so far, you can actually see that in my video game tour. So I'll leave a link for that for you to check out if you're interested. So he was able to get me 2 issues here. This is issue 234. On the cover, you see Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. Really nice. And here we have is another issue, and this one is issue 196, and we have Harry Potter in the back, on the front cover I should say. So 2 issues, really cool. Getting closer to complete my set, so thank you very much, Mr. Dude, you're awesome. And what's neat is when I was still there, he took us around his area, showing me where he currently thrifts for his games, and the video game stores around his area. And I was able to pick up for the Game Boy Advance Mario Tennis Power Tour. I did not know that this game was on the Game Boy Advance. I'm aware of the console versions of Mario Tennis, but to have it on the Game Boy Advance really got me excited, and I had it when I saw that in my journey to Seattle. So pretty cool. Now moving about 2 months back, I have a friend that owned a Game & Watch actually, and this is the one that she offered to me. She had it as a kid, and she thought that since I collect video games, especially Nintendo, it's something that I can cherish. Picking it up and playing with it. Actually, it's really cool. I realized that when I put the button battery, it works perfectly, and you kind of it's monochrome. It's like one of those Tiger Electronics you played back when you were a kid. It's really addicting. So this is a really nice thing. I'm a big fan of Popeye when I was a kid, so that kind of is an extra thing that I enjoy when I saw this. So on the same vein, when I saw Game & Watch and I was playing with it, it got me into a kick of collecting Game & Watch a little bit. Club Nintendo a while back did offer 2 games as their reward. This is the Game & Watch collection for the Nintendo DS, and this is the second one for also the same system. Really neat. They both have 3 games for each case here. First one has Oil Panic, Donkey Kong, and Greenhouse. And the second one, they have Parachute, Octopus, and a combination of the two, a Parachute with Octopus. So I was able to check these out. Really fun. Very simple games, but they are pretty addicting because you want to get the high score. So that's what it's all about. So moving on, we're now on to portable game systems. As you know, I'm still on the same area of talking about them. It's the Game Boy. I was able to pick up a Game Boy cleaning kit. Something that it's nothing too exciting, but what's really interesting is it is a sealed cleaning kit for the Game Boy. Has an H scene here, and I'm actually looking for these kind of things. It's like a little oddity in my collection that I want to get into. So pretty neat, not too expensive. That's what got me into it. Another game really neat to have is Yoshi Topsy-Turvy. This game is what's neat is very unique is it actually has I think it's a gyro sensor. The cartridge is a little bit bigger than usual. You can take a look here, and it is green, but it's bigger than a standard Game Boy Advance cartridge. And you would tilt your Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Advance SP to maneuver the levels. It's like Monkey Ball if you think in a way, and these colorful Yoshi settings though. Pretty nice. I was able to try this out. A lot of fun. I do recommend this game a lot. Last but not least, for the Game Boy Advance, and something that I was interested in getting for a while, but it's a little bit pricier, is Metal Slug Advance for the Nintendo Game Boy Advance. Really fun game. I'm a very big fan of the Metal Slug series, especially in the arcades. It's a lot of fun playing them, spending a lot of quarters. Really memorable, and to take this on the go, gotta love this. This is really fun. Now moving on towards the more modern day. Modern day games includes Shovel Knight. Now Shovel Knight, many of you are aware, it's on various systems now. You can get them anywhere. And what's cool is they release a physical copy for the game. Something that I wanted for so long. I'm not a big fan of digital downloads. It's something, collect. You can't just put on a shelf and play for the future. You can't preserve gaming history because of digital download. That's why I'm against it. But when I saw this game was released for physical copy for various consoles and handhelds, I couldn't help myself to get the Wii U version, and it's also the Nintendo 3DS version. Now I do have it on my Wii U as a digital download, so I probably won't be opening this. But what's neat is these physical copies have manuals, and also it has a soundtrack included, both versions. So it's pretty nice. The music is amazing. Do check them out. I highly recommend the game. It's a lot of fun. Moving on to the Nintendo Wii U again. This is a budget title. This is a game that was released early in the Nintendo Wii U's lifespan. I'm a very big Ninja Gaiden fan, especially during the NES era with the first 3 Ninja Gaiden games. Really brutal games, but very addicting gameplay. So I want to give this guy a try, and it got some moderate okay reviews, so give it a go. Last but not least is this Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I was able to try this out at my my girlfriend's brother's game, I should say. He has the same game, and we play this, during Christmas. A lot of fun. Play with friends and family. It's a Mario Tennis game. You can't expect more. There's a lot of like power-ups and the twists with Nintendo makes in the tennis genre. Really cool. Here we have some of the big box items in my pickups for the last 3 months. This here is Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. It does include 2 Amiibos here. And what's neat is it's actually Animal Crossing theme, like Mario Party. So think of it that way. It's as simple as that. Nothing too fancy here, but I saw a big box for Nintendo Wii U. I gotta have it. And I'm a very big fan of Mario Party games, so this is a game that I like to play with friends and family. So pretty cool to have. A game that I've been playing lately with Evelyn is a lot of fun, and I do highly recommend. And that's Yoshi's Woolly World. It does include this green yarn Yoshi Amiibo, really neat, in this big box form. This game is really beautiful, gorgeous. The gameplay is amazing. It harks back to the early days of the Super Nintendo game Yoshi's Island, a game that I cherish a lot playing as a child. And now to play with Evelyn, it does contain a co-op mode where you can play with any other individual. You have to work together to solve the puzzle, and that really gets addicting. And to make it even more worse in terms of replayability is you have to collect everything. It's actually in that fashion kind of gets you playing for long periods of time. So the game does have a lot to go back and play more of. So really recommend the game again. I said it so many times because it's a really fun game. Next is Chibi Robo Ziplash for the Nintendo 3DS. It's really a game that I discovered during Nintendo's E3 in 2015. I didn't expect much out of this game. It's a franchise that is not very popular in all of the franchises Nintendo's known for, like Mario and Zelda. But when I got my hands on playing this at the demo booth, I realized it's actually pretty fun. It's a really nice platforming game where Chibi Robo here uses his power cord line and going through various obstacles and platforming stages. It's you have to play. It's hard to describe because it is a Chibi Robo game, nothing like you've seen before. But it's a lot of fun. Do recommend this as well. And this one here has the Chibi Robo Amiibo, so that's a pretty neat bonus in this big box form. So I get this. I'm a sucker for this big box here. The next last items are something that if you know me long enough, I'm a big Zelda fan. So the last Zelda game you guys not aware of that's been released already. It is the Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes for Nintendo 3DS. A really fun game. I did not get a chance to play this too much, but I did have Evelyn play this with my various friends, with 3 players combined together, where you only need 1 cartridge to play. 1 person can have the game, and 2 others can just download the game via Nintendo Download Play. And you guys, people join together and just have a lot of fun, just solving various puzzles. When you do need to work together to move ahead. If one person wants to just do their own thing, you will never succeed in the game. So that's something. It kind of gets fun. It also brings a camaraderie between the various friends. You gotta work together to accomplish the mission in these games. So really fun. And I saw them interacting with each other, so that gets me going and want me to play as well. Highly recommend it. Next, with the same vein with the game, I have here the Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes Collected Edition Player's Guide. Now, if I don't collect a lot of Player's Guide, but when it turns to Zelda, it's something that I want. I have pretty much every one of them, and to move to a complete set, this is a next step to it. It does include a nice screen cleaner here, and with these guides, they do have a lot of artwork in there that I'm very interested in looking into. I don't particularly use guides as a way to complete a game, but want to have it to it's just like a way to complete a set of a franchise that you love so much. So really love to have this. So these are the pickups for the last 3 months of October, November, December of 2015. Hope you guys enjoy. To make an announcement in the next upcoming months or very soon, I'm tentatively making a new series on my channel. Hope you guys check it out. It's I'm thinking about calling a Collector's Corner, where I'll be discussing the various topics of the collecting aspect of anything video game related, or even Nintendo, specifically Nintendo. Also, I might be discussing about the various games that I'm interested in playing currently. It could be an old game from the retro era into the modern day, and you guys get to see what I'm into playing and gets a more personal touch when you're watching my channel. So I hope you guys enjoy watching that and stay tuned for any more announcements for that. So this is Danny442. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you following me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, where you see the latest happening in my collecting world. And as always, I'll talk to you again soon.